Hello, I'm Rebecca. I'm CEO of Your Own Place, a social enterprise that supports people to prevent homelessness. And this is our short video update, and it's about getting online and doing it safely. So why are we doing this? Because we've been listening to people and we all have a lot of questions right now. We've had some great feedback from our first 3 videos and we've 2 more after this. So in a nutshell, that's what it's all about. We're all still social distancing, with announcements due, we hope, any day for when things will start to ease. But it's still hard, and perhaps getting harder. It also seems pretty likely that everything won't return to normal overnight, with some kind of social distancing for the foreseeable future. So thank you for staying at home with me. This is being recorded indoors on a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon. So I appreciate it's not easy, especially when the days are getting sunnier and hotter. So although it's getting boring and we share this every week, please keep washing your hands, protecting others by covering your mouth when you cough and putting the tissue in the bin. Stay at home, and particularly if you're in the shielded group, to keep everyone well. What can you do? You can exercise once a day for around an hour, keeping your distance while you do it, shop only for essentials, and keep up to date with what's happening at the Gov.uk website and official health websites. Our top tips for your well-being during this difficult time: stay well by trying to avoid those unofficial websites. Some people out there are trying to scare you. Try to sleep well, eat well, and drink lots of water. Try to structure your day doing other things and avoiding social media for periods. Mentalhealth.org has some great tips and lots of publications to help us all stay well, because it's really important right now. So the structure of these sessions is we have an intro, and then we have the content, and then we sign off. Last time we talked about housing and rent, and today it's getting online. Lots of different websites are helping us to get online right now, and we know many of us are isolated if you can't do so. So we recognise that not everybody is online or confident online. And it feels like everyone else is learning a new language or an instrument, or perhaps flying around the world on some exciting virtual adventure. Many of us, though, may not have smartphones or enough data to do these things. This means we don't just miss out on the fun and social connection, but maybe we're missing out on really important updates, like to do with our housing, to do with our money and Covid19, or perhaps what's happening at our local school. I recently supported my 82-year-old dad to join the family WhatsApp group, and it's meant a lot to him because he's interacting with his children and grandchildren, which he hasn't done for a couple of months. It can be difficult to find the information we want online about getting online, as well as staying safe. Sometimes we might not want to admit that we're struggling with it all a bit as well. So let's be honest, the internet is huge. I don't know it all, none of us knows it all. Most importantly, we do want to keep you safe, because more and more people, I'm afraid, are getting exploited in this time, and we want you to get the good stuff too. So in terms of getting online, why might you want to? Well, first and foremost, staying in touch with families and friends and your social connections. Perhaps getting advice about your housing, your rent, your money, your job, repairs, benefits. Getting help with your health, including your mental health, may be a reason for getting on the internet. And finding up-to-date and trusted information about Covid-19 to keep yourself and your family safe. Maybe you want to find new apps and sites, and just to find something new, a new book to read. So here are some really useful places to go for help. BT have been offering online support. BT.com, Skills for Tomorrow, Daily Life, Public Services. They've got some online guides for local services such as the NHS, your GP, and how to access the Gov.uk website that we keep talking about. They also have help with online banking, using online forms, and video calling. Talking of video calling, YouTube has some really great content on using Zoom, using WhatsApp, and even setting up your own email account. Back to the BT site, on their other pages, Skills for Tomorrow, they have some good support on managing your money, using email, as well as shopping online. But as I said, it's not all serious. Some of it's about having fun, and we need a bit of that at the moment too. Lots of websites have therefore made their sites and content free. Some of this is for a limited period and they will just still need your bank details. I always make a note in my calendar a couple of days before the free bit runs out to cancel that subscription. Personally, I love the Audible app, which I listen to on my daily exercise, download the books from Amazon and then listen to them on my smartphone. So that's audible.com. If you fancy games, there's a site called Tabletopia. Solo games, some of them are group games, but we'll also share some tips about how to stay safe in those games. Money Savings Expert isn't all just about the money stuff, they have some fun stuff too. They've got some pub quizzes, so if you Google Money Saving Expert virtual pub quiz stuck at home, you'll find some fun stuff there. In terms of getting social, you may well be wanting to use the internet for getting social and staying connected. We're running our own #trusted campaign on our Twitter, Facebook and Instagram account. And on there we've got daily updates where you can rely on us to provide up-to-date, trusted information about benefits, housing, bills. And don't worry, there's some fun stuff too about what the Your Own Place team is getting up to in lockdown. What else can you do to combat isolation? Well, I live on my own and I know it's really hard, sometimes evening after evening on your own. I try to use social media just for the clear updates, preferring some BBC tweets and taking a breather. I tend to avoid the conspiracy theories and the Facebook arguments. They just make me feel rubbish. So it's really easy to feel overwhelmed by all of that. And it's great to hear people are picking up the phone more and even writing letters. So use whatever works for you and what feels good for you to stay in touch with friends and family. We all love a message, a text, a phone call, and particularly a letter. It may mean so much, but we want you to stay safe. More than ever, we're hopping online to stay connected, to work and to keep up to date, and we want you to stay safe. Sadly, people are exploiting the fact that there's many more of us online and there's lots of scams. The BT site I've already mentioned has some good information on staying safe and some parental controls. That was bt.com/skills for tomorrow. Go into daily life, keeping yourself safe online. Our 5 top tips for staying safe. 1. Lots of apps ask you to log in using Facebook. Don't. This gives Facebook your information. Log in using your email address. 2. If you are going to sign up to lots of new websites and apps that look free at the moment, it might just be worth creating a new email address just for the free stuff that's not related to your financial information. 3. Don't forget to log out of apps and websites when you're finished. 4. Set that calendar reminder if you signed up for free stuff to cancel it. And 5. If you're using Zoom or gaming apps, maybe you just want to have your first name on there, not your location, and you might even want to use a fake profile photo of your cat. We've even put a simple guide for email setup and good passwords and using Google on the news page of our website. There's also wellbeing support online, lots of help, again on that BT website that I've mentioned twice already. There's lots of tips on there. If you're local to Norfolk, the Wellbeing Service has webinars as well as online support help. There are self-help links as well as pages with updates about the virus. So you can Google wellbeing A&S.co.uk Norfolk for some of those tips. Mind has online mental health support tips. It talks about the impact that being online can have on your mental health too. And there's more there about online safety, as well as tips on how to trust certain articles and connecting with people online. So do Google themind.org.uk support tips there, really useful stuff. The Help Hub has qualified online therapists if you're struggling with isolation. They can offer 20-minute sessions on FaceTime, on Skype, on the phone, and they have a Facebook page too. And you can Google them again, helphub.co.uk. Ellie Friends is provided by Mind. It's an online community where you can be yourself, you can message them, and they send caring and thoughtful messages. It's a safe space, to be honest, if you're struggling. And the elephants on Ellie Friends are pretty cute. So again, that's elliefriends.org.uk. So our top 3 websites today for getting online are the bt.com/skills for tomorrow, the moneysavingexpert.com, Loads of stuff on there about the virtual pub quizzes, just some fun. We all need that fun. And in Norfolk, the wellbeing a&s.co.uk self-help stuff. So what are you going to do today to feel a bit better? We've talked about yoga quite a lot in our team, and we've also been enjoying making smoothies. I'm really enjoying one at the moment made with almond milk, lots of bananas and passion fruit. Yummy. So please stay safe, stay kind and thoughtful. Thank you for joining me again. Hope to see you next week for our 5th update. We'll be talking about getting more help. And don't forget to follow us on our social media, #trusted. Thank you and take care.